Chiaki grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Not a Pokemon shield, an actual shield. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Aviator. I'm your United States Aviator. That's my homie Toon Link, and welcome back to Danganronpa Hunger Games. Ladies and gentlemen, we are close to the end of the season. It is almost the end of November. That really hit me hard this week. I was like, wow, we're in the 20s for the November month. Uh-oh. Yikes. We're almost into the new year, and we are almost at the end of season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it is another tag team episode. You guys know what tag team episode is coming today. It is the Trigger Happy Havoc's teams. We've got teams featuring characters from Trigger Happy Havoc, and we got to see who's going to come out on top. Who's the best team containing someone from Trigger Happy Havoc? I guess we have to see who's here today, actually. What teams do we have? Starting at the top, Makoto and Junko Hope and Despair. District 2, we have the Togami Corporation, Togami and Karumi. District 3, we have Taka and Mondo. District 4, we have Hifumi and Mitarai. District 5, we have Awesome.exe, Chihiro and Chiaki, who just are coming off of a big win. District 6, we have Sayaka and Haruka. District 7, we have two members of the Big Buff family, Sakura and Nekamaru. District 8, we have Corey. He's in the house with Genocide Jack, these murderers. District 9, we have Leon and his cousin Cannon. District 10, we have Kyoko, Kirigiri, and we have Shuichi. District 11, we have Loud and Lewd. It is Toko and Mew. District 12, we have Hina and Akane, the Donut Duo. District 13, we have Celeste and Rantaro. District 14, we have Hiro and his mom, the mama's boy himself, Hiro, along with Hiroko. District 15, we have Mukuro and Maki. And lastly, in District 16, we have Taichi and we have Jin Kirigiri. And ladies and gentlemen, looking at our list of people with tag team instability, there's now, once again, we've added some more tag team instability actions. So sooner or later, one of the, close to the end of this season, this is going to be a boatload of just teams breaking up. And I feel like that's going to probably start with this week or next week. Then it's just going to be like, whoa, teams are starting to split. Going so long without a win, you're starting to lose faith in your team quite a bit. But these are all your teams. Looking at the ones with instability, I feel like Train Killers, Animate in Heaven are the only two here today with any instability, just those two. So everybody else has some chances to get some fresh instability, and we might even see a team break up today. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, tell me in the comments below. I need to know, which team are you rooting for today? My ride or dies are not here, and I really wish they were, because man, do they need a win after the 2,000 subscriber episode. I'm hurt. I'm still rattled, but that's beyond the point. It was a fun episode, and you guys really seem to enjoy it. I am glad. Tell me who you're supporting. Who do you think's gonna win this one? Actually, no. Those could be two very different things. Who are you rooting for, and who do you think is going to win? Because I know who I'd be rooting for, but I'd be like, they're never gonna win. It's not gonna happen. So who are you rooting for? Who do you think's gonna win? And do you think anyone breaks up today? That's it, just those three things. Because in the meantime, while you guys go down there and do your commenting, you gotta know next week is Thanksgiving Day, and do you American Thanksgiving Day. And that means that it is the community OC episode, and I have it pretty much together now for the most part. For the most part, it is all together. But be sure to go to the community tab, because there are, at this point, it might be less than a handful of you whose links don't work. So just make sure that you're over there, because the response time for most of you, very quick. Very proud of you guys. Right now we are now, I think, over 100 characters. Yes, I'm pretty sure we're over 100 characters now. Yes, it's gonna be a big one. But it's also gonna be a secret achievement episode, so who knows, you guys might have more than one OC enter the finale. Who knows? I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to it. Just make sure you go and check the community tab. If your name is not on that list of people who had corrupted links, then you are A-okay for that episode. You will get to see your fantastic original character in next Thursday's episode, and it is going to be absolutely glorious. I wonder who's gonna win. I have no idea. I'm just excited for it because it's gonna be a fun time. But now, before we get to next Thursday, we've got to get through this Thursday's team episode. Ladies and gentlemen, the sleeves are getting rolled up because I'm gonna tell you guys, without a doubt, Hope and Despair are coming out on top of this one. Makoto and Junko. They're gonna settle aside their differences because they've kind of had some sort of thing going on this season for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's trying to fool who, but they're gonna get it together and they're gonna enter the finale bracket today. Calling it. As for who I'm rooting for, probably Loud and Lewd. It's been a hot minute since Mew's gotten a win in any sense, and I kind of want it. I've kind of wanted it for a while now, but I'm rooting for Loud and Lewd. I think Hope versus Despair is going to win, and I feel like we might see a team break up today. Why do I think that? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I have some deets that you guys don't have yet. No, I'm feeling it. And I don't think it's going to be Train Killers. I think someone is going to last for such a long time. And I think it's going to be the Globetrotters in District 13, Celeste and Rantaro. I think they're going to be just together for so long, they're going to be in for so long that they're just going to somehow rack up 3 instability in one game, and they're like, I'm through with this, I'm done with this. And their team's going to break up. But, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready. I hope your picks do alright. Hopefully mine do well as well, because without further ado, we gotta get into this action. I need to move my water bottle just out of the way because it was blocking a small portion of my screen, and I was like, I won't be able to read. Don't forget, we always gotta remember that we can't start these games anymore without hitting resimulate not once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 4 times, but a total of how many? Say it with me, 5 times. For the spiciest of all randomness, and now we can truly proceed to the bloodbath. Ladies and gentlemen, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns doth sound. Can you please sound the horns? I should probably include an event in the bloodbath that says X, Y, and Z sounded the horns. Mondo runs away from the cornucopia, as does Genocide Jack and Mitarai and Kyoko. None of them are really feeling the bloodbath vibes. Makoto finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Corey and Alice and Taka immediately become friends. I didn't think that would happen, but it has happened here today. Kanon finds a canteen full of water. Jin Kirigiri runs away from the cornucopia, as does Hiro. Chiaki grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Not a Pokemon shield, an actual shield. Sayaka runs away from the cornucopia. Maki takes a handful of throwing knives. She's dangerous, you guys. Akane runs away from the cornucopia, as does Rantaro. Celeste investigates with Nekomaru, but secretly kills Hiroko during the investigation. Hiroko, get out of here. Junko takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. She's taken lessons from freaking Cory in the house. Togami and Kurumi both run away from the cornucopia. That is the Togami Corporation thinking on their toes. Hifumi grabs the backpack and retreats. Mew runs away from the cornucopia, as does Ruruka. Mukuro and Sakura recognize each other and put their trust in each other. Look at that. I didn't know that the big buff Knight and Mukuro knew each other. Good on them. Taichi runs away from the cornucopia, as does Shuichi. Leon tries to explain to Monokuma that there's been a mistake and that he isn't supposed to be here. But you are, sir. Toko finds a huge rocket launcher, and Chihiro and Hina fight for a bag. Chihiro gives up and retreats. Chihiro's gonna come back. I'm calling it now. Chihiro is going to kill Hina as revenge. Quote me on it. We'll proceed. It's probably not gonna happen. At the start of day 1, Leon questions Jin's sanity. Taichi and Sakura work together for the day. Taka tries to sneak attack Mondo, but Mondo catches on and runs away. You guys are on the same team. What are you doing? Kyoko, Sayaka, Junko, and Akane raid Makoto's camp while he's hunting. Cory in the house travels to higher ground. Hifumi fishes. Kurumi makes a wooden spear. Genocide Jack falls into a pit, but somehow lives. Shuichi runs away from Togami. Kanon, Maki, and Chihiro hunt for other tributes. Celeste, Mitarai, Chiaki, and Rantaro talk about their hobbies. Mukuro discovers a cave. Ruruka confides in Toko. Toko takes notes so she can exploit her later. Hiro hides explosives in a pile of leaves. Uh-oh, nobody step on those. Nekomaru seems to be dead, but it's a lie. Mew fishes, and Hina accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. I bet you guys, quote me on this, Chihiro hacked somehow into that landmine. It wasn't an accident. That was Chihiro taking his revenge. Called it. We'll proceed. 2 cannon shots, our first 2 gone for the day. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Hiroko. Hina. And that is 1 member of the Donut Duo and 1 member of Mama's Boy. Gone. Everyone else still in. We don't even really need to pay too much attention to this. Akane's on her own, Hiro's on his own, and the first person out, or the first team out rather, will get some team instability. If it's either of those two, it'll be their first bit of instability, unless they rack up some extra instability along the way. Are you guys ready to keep going? Are you ready to proceed to the next round? I believe it is time. Let us do it. Because at the start of night 1, Leon refuses to leave an injured Rantaro's side. Chihiro and Makoto sleep in shifts. Corey in the house receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I hope that the house is sponsoring Corey. Cannon refuses to leave an injured Jin's side. Hiro starts a fire. Togami makes a makeshift bed out of fallen leaves. Maki has a nightmare about her teammate and begins to regret this partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the second bit of team instability for the Train Killers. Ladies and gentlemen, if one more happens, then their team is broken up unless they win this game. If they get team instability this game, and also win the game, then they're safe. If they get team instability and don't win the game, then they're doomed. They are now the second team to reach 2, and I feel like other teams might reach 2 today, but we'll find out if that happens. We gotta keep going. Celeste, and Sakura, and Sayaka, and Junko, and Kurumi all sleep in shifts. Miu attempts to start a fire, but she's unsuccessful. You should have invented something to help you with that. Nekomaru, Chiaki, and Akane cheerfully sing songs together. Mitarai, Toko, Muguro, Genocide Jack, and Mondo all sleep in shifts. A starving Taichi trades nearly half of his supplies for Hifumi's loaf of bread. Taka puts his trust in Ruruka and allows himself to fall backwards. Ruruka catches him. Taka says to Ruruka that he trusts Ruruka with his life. Never trust a backstabber, Taka. You're doomed, sir. Shuichi unknowingly eats toxic berries. That is the end of Shuichi. And Kyoko receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Shall we proceed? That is now 1 other person gone from expert deduction, so they are also looking not too great. But we gotta proceed and find out what happens next, because at the start of day 2, Chihiro sneak attacks Rantaro. At least he tries to, because Rantaro catches on and he runs off. Mondo goes hunting. Togami sees smoke rise in the distance, but decides, I'm not gonna investigate that. I'm gonna take a detour and not go that way. Maki attacks Toko, but she manages to escape. Sakura tries to sleep through the entire day. Ruruka tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Hiro enjoys a pumpkin spice latte. How basic, I still need to get one. Chiaki tries to sleep the entire day. Makoto sets off an explosive, killing Celeste and Genocide Jack. Ooh, no. That is 2 people gone from their group. Hifumi explores the arena. Nekomaru questions Corey in the House of Sanity. Cannon, Kurumi, Miu, all get chased by a rampaging Taka, who's like, I don't trust any of you. Where's the woman who saved my life? Mitarai defeats Leon in a fight but spares his life. Mukuro throws a knife into Junko's head. There's been an ongoing thing of Mukuro getting the kill on Junko. She's really out for it. She still has not forgiven Junko. And I guess I don't really blame her because she killed her. Sayaka, Taichi, and Akane come up with a complicated escape plan. Kyoko discovers a river, and Jin Kirigiri searches for firewood. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It is time for the Claire de Lune of them all. 4 cannon shots. Hit it up. 4. Shuichi, Celeste, Genocide Jack, Junko. Still no team completely out. But that is 1 person from Hope and Despair. Hopefully I didn't super jinx them, because I was like, they're gonna win. Quote me on it. Might have jinxed them. 1 person gone from District 8, Corey in the House, and Genocide Jack. 1 person gone from the Donut Duo in District 12. 1 person gone from the Expert Deductions in District 10. Globetrotters have also lost 1, and so have the Train Killers, and... No, I'm sorry, the Train Killers are completely fine. I meant Heroes, Mom, Mama's Boy. That's what they are. Are we ready? One of these teams might get some instability today. Or it could be some team that just gets eliminated all in one event, because that has happened before. Will it happen today? We gotta find out. We gotta go ahead. And I think it was it Band-Aid that did that? Or was it, I think it was Band-Aid. That's a shame. But, ladies and gentlemen, Are you ready? Let's proceed. Let's find out who wins this thing, who's getting some instability, will any teams break up, because Chihiro and Mukuro exercise underneath the stars. They invite Kyoko, who promptly murders them both without witnesses. Cold-blooded Kyoko. Cold-blooded. Chihiro and Mukuro are now out. Neither of their teammates were out yet, so they're still completely fine. Akane and Kanon huddle for warmth, and you're cheating on Leon. I thought Leon was the one for you, even though he's your cousin. Kanon, you need to get your act together. Maybe this is you getting your act together. Get it, Kanon, I'm proud of you. Nekomaru climbs a tree to rest. Sayaka confesses her love for Sakura. Sakura gives her a look of disapproval. No. No. Sakura knows better. Karumi and Ruruka hold hands. Miu convinces Kori in the house to snuggle with her. Mitarai starts a fire. Chiaki goes to the Love Hotel with Taichi, probably to discuss some computer science and whatnot, but somehow wakes up next to Hiro. Makoto goes to sleep. Leon tends to his wounds. Rantaro chases Hifumi, Jin, and Maki trying to enforce a curfew. A starving Mondo trades nearly half of his supplies for Togami's loaf of bread. Taka receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Toko passes out from exhaustion. With that, we can proceed to day 3. Mitarai sleeps the entire day, away from everyone else. That man is smart. He's getting his rest in. I'm calling it. I'm not gonna call it, actually. I take it back. I'm not calling anything. We saw how my calling goes. Hifumi tries to spearfish with a trident, probably fails. Kanon, Leon, Sayaka all get chased by a rampaging Makoto. Kyoko encounters a fruit bat and immediately grows fond of them. Taka violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Karumi steals from Togami while he isn't looking. That is some excellent teamwork there, I bet. Nekomaru travels to higher ground. Chiaki searches for a water source. Ruruka silently snaps Jin's neck. That's another player gone, but not a team gone yet. Mondo, Kori in the house, and Rantaro all make homemade weapons, but oh no, it's happened further down. Akane starts to regret being on this team. That is -1 team instability for the Donut Duo. That's the first of their team instability. Hiro searches for firewood, and unfortunately Maki gets frustrated with the very idea of her partner, and they get their, finally, third bit of team instability. If Maki does not clutch up and win this game, the Train Killers are through. They're done as a team. They're not about this anymore. Could that happen? Could we see that happen today? If Maki gets eliminated, the Train Killers are dissolved as a team. Toon Link, do you think she can do it? I don't know, let's find out. Toko makes a deal with Miu, and Taichi steals from Sakura while she isn't looking. We'll proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Chihiro, Mukuro, Jin, Kirigiri. And as we look at everybody's statuses, it's still ones. No team has been completely eliminated. 1 from Hope and Despair, Makoto remains. 1 from Awesome.exe, Chiaki remains. Kori in the house remains, Genocide Jack is gone. Shuichi remains, Kyoko's gone. Hina's gone, but Akane remains. Celeste gone, but Rantaro remains. Hiro's there, his mom is gone. Mukuro's gone, Maki needs to win or else their team is gone. It's also hilarious because they could be the first team. I was like, yeah, 4 instability. And Taichi remains, but Jin is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm worried about the Train Killers. I like them as a team, but it seems like they could be dissolved today. What's gonna happen? Let's see, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to night 3. Nekomaru tends to Hifumi's wounds. Akane holds a secret meeting with Kanon, Maki, Kori in the house, and Hiro. I feel like everyone's watching out for Maki now because it's like she needs to win or else they have no shot at this tag team championship match. Karumi thinks about winning. Kyoko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Rantaro bends Sayaka, Togami, and Taichi away from his fire. Mondo convinces Toko to snuggle with him. Ruruka silently snaps Mitarai's neck. Rest in peace, Mitarai. Miu chases Taka, Chiaki, and Sakura, trying to enforce a curfew, and Makoto prepares Seesaw Homicide. It works and he kills Leon. It's up to Kanon, and I still feel like we have not lost a complete team yet, so we'll proceed to day 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Karumi Cory in the house constructs a shack. Sayaka steals from you while she isn't looking. Ruruka diverts Maki's attention and runs away. Nekomaru starts to go insane. Kanon puts thumbtacks in Togami's shoes. Togami sees the thumbtacks in his shoe. He picks up a thumbtack and proceeds to stab Kanon to death. And that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, is the first team out. So the cousin crushers, they are gone. Well, they're not gone, but they get a team instability. So I'm gonna write that down really quick. They get time wins, but I'll double check on that actually. Kane starts to lose faith in her team. Donut Duo now down to 2 instability. Uh-oh. Akane is really like, I can't believe he let me just go at this all alone, losing in the first set of events. Hifumi gives Taichi a present. It's filled with lowercase letters? What the heck? That seems like some sort of tip to find a secret episode of some sort. Mondo, Hiro, Rantaro, and Makoto raid Chiaki's camp while she's hunting. Kyoko confides in Kurumi. Kurumi takes notes so she can exploit her later. Toko sips on some apple cider. I appreciate you, girl. And Taka chases Sakura around with a mace. We can proceed because it is Claire de Lune time. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Mitarai, Leon, Kanon, District 9 completely out in one day. That's what did it. Because, yeah, District 4 just lost one person. There it is, completely out in one day. The Cousin Crushers getting 1 team instability. It's still up to Maki. It is up to Maki to win this one for her team. Otherwise, their team dissolves. Can they pull off the most stunning victory of them all? I don't know if they can, but we gotta proceed and find out. Because at the start of Night 4, Kyoko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Maki and Sakura talk about the tribute still alive. Taichi hums quietly. Toko tried to set a trap. Unfortunately, she gets caught in said trap. Taka has nightmares about his teammate and begins to regret their friendship or their partnership. The OG bros have now earned themselves some team instability. That's their first bit. I am shocked. There's so much instability today. Kurumi is awoken by nightmares. Sayaka sees a fire but stays hidden. Rantaro climbs a tree to rest. Akane attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Cory in the house put her trust in Hiro. Her sister? Alright, well, I guess we're dealing with sister today. Allows herself to fall backwards. Hiro catches her. Cory in the house says to Hiro that she trusts Hiro with her life. Mondo attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Togami and Ruka exercise underneath the stars. Nekomaru kills Hifumi for his supplies. Chiaki tries to treat her infection. Miu loses sight of where she is, and Makoto screams for help. Animated in Heaven is now completely gone, but we will proceed to day 5. Cory in the house finds a wish ring and wishes for immortality and is promptly disqualified for cheating. Taichi tries to spearfish with a trident. Rantaro chases Nekomaru around with a mace. Chiaki brains Kurumi with a dumbbell. Toko finds her body and messes around with it for fun. I don't like that. It's bringing back. It's so bad because Chiaki is Chihiro's partner. It's so bad. Miu questions Sakura's sanity. Sayaka gets lost in a corn maze and is never seen or heard from again. Wow, that's an odd one. But ladies and gentlemen, claps to the corn maze. Corn mazes all across the world. I have to say, you are absolutely glorious! Corn. Maki diverts Haruka's attention and runs away. Makoto chases Mondo. Togami receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Taka, Hiro, Kyoko, and Akane all hunt for other tributes, and now we can get the Claire de Lune of a lifetime. We lost 4. Hit it up. 4. Hifumi. Cory in the house. Kurumi. Sayaka. And if we take a quick peek at everybody's statuses, ladies and gentlemen. District 1 still alive, got Makoto with 3 kills. Does he have the most kills out of everyone? It looks like it. What a beast today. District 2 for the Togami Corporation still has Togami of the Togami Corporation. The OG Bros might have one team instability, but they are both still in today, and I think they are now the only team with both, no, one other team. Two other teams. I'm blind. I promise I'm not blind, you guys. District 4 completely out. District 5 still has Chiaki. The Backstabber still has Haruka. The Big Buff family still completely in. District 8 and 9 are both gone. District 10 still has Kyoko with 2 kills. District 11, Loud and Lewd still has both of their competitors. District 12, the Donut Duo still has Akane, but they have 2 instabilities, so they better hold on tight for that. District 13 has Rantaro, District 14 still has Hiro, District 15 has Maki and she needs to win, otherwise her team is dissolved, and District 16 has Taichi. The odds, the stakes are high for Maki. If Akane lasts long enough and finds another instability, the stakes are high for her too. But, are you guys ready? Because we have to proceed to find out what happens. Let's do it, let's do it. At the start of Night 5, Sakura puts her trust in Chiaki and allows herself to fall backwards. Chiaki does nothing and watches her fall down. How rude. Chiaki, this has been a really, really strange match for you. You've been not acting like the Chiaki we know and love. But I guess you guys already have a win, so you're like, I don't need to put on this nice farce anymore. Chiaki is mean, down to her core. I can feel it, you guys. I can see it in her eyes when they're open, because she's a sleepy girl. Mondo quietly hums. Toko and Mew hold hands. Maki has a dream in which Rantaro is plotting to kill her. Makoto and Nekomaru run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Taka strangles Hiro after engaging in a knife fight, and Mama's Boy's team is now gone. Taichi sets up camp for the night. Akane defeats Togami in a fight but spares his life, and Kyoko and Ruruka talk about the tributes that are still alive. Shall we continue? Shall we proceed? I believe we shall, because at the start of day 6, Toko practices her archery. And Akane gives Chiaki a present. It's a box filled with lowercase letters. What the heck? That clue is still there. Mew kills Ruruka while she is resting. The backstabbers will not stab people in the backs today. Excellent. Rantaro and Maki talk about their lives. Maki's still alive. She's really trying to win this one. Taichi stalks Sakura. Togami repeatedly stabs Nekomaru to death with sighs. That is one half of the Big Buff family out of here. Makoto and Kyoko fight Taka and Mondo. Taka and Mondo survive. 2 ships standing side by side, but only one can prevail. Makoto, Kyoko, Taka or Mondo, but the OG Bros work together and they survive. Rest in peace to Makoto and Kyoko. We'll proceed. Let us go on to the Claire Island. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Yes, I hear them all. Hit it up. 4. Hiro. Ruruka. Nekomaru. Makoto. Kyoko. And if we see everybody's statuses. District 1. Completely gone. District 2 still has Togami. The OG Bros are still completely in. District 4, completely gone. District 5 still has Chiaki. District 6 completely out of here. District 7 still has Sakura. Districts 8, 9, and 10 are all completely out. District 11 still has Toko and Mew. Loud and Lewd is still going loud and proud and strong. District 12 has Akane, the Donut Duo. District 13 still has Rantaro. 14's out of here. Maki's still holding on strong for her district, and District 16 still has Taichi. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not quite time for your save and grace pick, I don't think. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I was right. Not quite. There is one more person who needs to get out for you guys to get a save and grace pick. We are almost at our final 10. We have to click proceed to get there, and we will do that right now. Because Toko, Mew, and Rantaro sleep in shifts. Maki and Akane talk about the tributes still alive. Mondo chases Taichi, Chiaki, and Taka, trying to enforce a curfew. Sakura screams for help, and Togami cries himself to sleep. What a shame. How heartbreaking. We'll proceed. It is the feast. It is not day 7, which means we are about to see some crazy things go down. Perhaps the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. As always, Sakura steals Togami's memoirs. It's probably a lot of cash, to be honest. Akane does not want to go to the feast, so she does not. She's like, I'ma pass. Mondo kills Taka with a hatchet. Bad. Uh-oh. That's your teammate. That was not a good move, Mondo. Maybe it was in the way of the samurai. I don't know. Toko and Taichi get into a fist fight until Toko walks away, swearing revenge. I didn't know Taichi had it in him. Mew decides not to go to the feast, and Maki, Chiaki, and Rantaro get into a fight. Chiaki triumphantly kills them both. That is the end of Maki, and that means it's the end of the Train Killers. They have had enough of each other. They have dissolved their team. The Train Killers are gone. What a shame, what a shame. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Train Killers. Chiaki stands tall for those two. Once again, an out-of-character game for Chiaki. She's going wild today. She's trying to get you guys a fan vote, but we'll proceed. It is time for day 7. Akane's partner didn't wish her a happy birthday. That was the last straw. Akane, I can't believe you. Or I can't believe Hina. Well, I guess she couldn't have wished her a happy birthday because right now Hina's dead, so... Still, it doesn't matter to Akane. It hurt. It hurt her deep down. And unless they win, their team breaks up too, the Donut Duo. Mew, Taichi, and Togami hunt for other tributes. Chiaki sets Mondo on fire with a flamethrower. That man is now ablaze. Sakura dies of dysentery. That's the end of the Big Buff family for today. And Toko travels to higher ground. 2 teams potentially dissolve today. We have to find out. We have to proceed. It is time for a Claire de Lune? Yes, 5 cannon shots. Hit it up. 4. Taka. Maki. Rantaro. Mondo. Sakura. The Train Killers are out of here, and it is up to Akane now. If she doesn't clutch up and get this win, the Donut Duo is gone too. Let's see everybody's statuses. Because we are down to our, what, final 6? We had 11 and we just lost 5, so yeah, our final 6. We have Togami, Chiaki, Toko, Mew, Akane, and Taichi. Only 6 players remain. But that means it is time. It is time! It is time for your Saving Grace pick. From the Togami Corporation, we have Togami himself. From Awesome.exe, hoping to give you guys a very Awesome.exe fan vote. We still have Chiaki, who's had one heck of a game. Loud and Lewd still completely in with Toko and Mew. Akane remains as the last person on her team, and if she does not claim this victory, then it is all over for the Donut Duo. And the best dads in the world, we have Taichi, who remains trying to get them a win. Who's gonna come out on top? Who are you guys rooting for? Tell me. Go ahead, by going into your comments, editing, or replying, just say, Saving Grace pick. My Saving Grace pick is one of these 6. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Togami? Is it gonna be Chiaki? Is it gonna be Toko, Mew, Akane, Taichi? I have to pick one too. And I'll be honest, I was rooting for the Donut Duo last week, so seeing them get all 3 of their team instability events in one game hurt my soul. So I'm rooting for Akane to cancel all of it out by putting it all on the line, forgiving her partner, and winning this game for the both of them today. That's what I'm rooting for. That's what I believe in. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm calling. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not gotten a Saving Grace pick right yet though, so don't expect it. We might just have 2 teams that get dissolved today. Shall we proceed? I think it is time. You guys have made your picks. I've made mine. So let's do this thing. The final 6 starts now. Night 7. Togami and Taichi vow to protect each other. Akane and Toko tell stories about themselves to each other. Chiaki sets up camp for the night, and Mew makes a makeshift bed out of fallen leaves. Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Because at the start of day 8, Mew, Togami, and Akane discuss the killing life so far. Chiaki chases Toko around with a mace, and Taichi falls into a frozen lake and drowns. The best dads in the world will not take the big win today, because as we proceed, we have 1 cannon shot. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Taichi. Which means our final 5, Togami, Chiaki, Toko, Mew, and Akane. Technically 2 people from Trigger Happy Havoc. Chiaki carrying on for Chihiro, trying to get him that championship title too. The ultimate, and the best Trigger Happy Havoc character. But Hina is still lingering on just barely because of Akane. But Akane hates her guts right now, so will she be able to overcome that and take the win today? And the fact that we have a whole team still in. Loud and Lewd is looking good, but we've seen things like this happen before, where how many people you have left does not matter. Shall we proceed? I think it's time. We have to find out which of these final 5 is going to get us a pick in the finale. Or technically Chiaki could get you guys a pick. Anyone else is just a brand new person in the finale bracket. But let's proceed to find out just who it's going to be. Because at the start of night 8, the donut duo has died. Akane dies from hunger. The donut duo dissolves. Rest in peace to those 2 teams in one day. We could technically lose. We could technically lose more. Chiaki thinks about winning. Toko loses sight of where she is, and Togami has a nightmare about his teammate Kurumi, who is already dead, trying to kill him, and begins to regret this partnership. The Togami Corporation now also has ×1 team instability. They have 1 tag team instability. But we are down to our final 4 now. Mew also receives an expulsion from no sponsor. We're going to day 9? We're going to day 9. We are going to day 9 because Chiaki enjoys a pumpkin spice latte. Toko searches for firewood, and speaking of fire, Togami's like, I don't need firewood when I have Mew, because he sets her on fire with a flamethrower. I was low-key rooting for her, but Toko could still win for her. It is Chiaki, it is Toko, it is Togami. Who's gonna come out on top? And is Toko going to kill Togami again? Because she's had a very odd season 2. She's killed a member of the squad. She has killed her best friend Komaru. She has killed Togami. She might be looking to kill Togami again. Let's proceed to the fallen tributes. 2 cannon shots. Hit it up. Claire de Lune 4. Akane. Mew. This is it. Our final 3. Chiaki, Toko, Togami. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. It is tough to predict. Toko could get a pacifist victory today. Togami has 3 kills and Chiaki has had one heck of a game with 4. Who's gonna come out on top? Who's going to proceed? My saving grace pick has once again not won, and the donut duo has dissolved because of it. Let's do this. Let's proceed. Let's find out who is going to make their way into the tag team finale. Will it be the Togami Corporation? Will it be Loud and Lewd? Or will Awesome.exe get you guys a fan vote? You guys already have 1 fan vote as a result of the 2000 episode, the 2000 subscriber episode, but we have to proceed to see if you guys get a second one. And you might, because nothing has happened yet. Chiaki destroys Toko's supplies while she's asleep, but she didn't destroy Toko because that would just be rude. Togami also cries himself to sleep again. You've been crying a lot today, my boy. But at the start of day 10, Togami gets his revenge and throws a knife into Toko's chest. Loud and Lewd will not win today, and Chiaki falls into a pit but somehow lives, so this game carries on. It is Togami versus Chiaki. The corporation versus the programs will proceed to fallen tributes. 1 cannon shot. Hit it up. 4. Toko. Togami or Chiaki? The Togami Corporation or Awesome.exe? Both with 4 kills. Both had a pretty mirrored game. Who's gonna come out on top though? Togami Corporation with a new spot in the finale bracket, or Awesome.exe will select you guys to have a pick for the finale. Let's find out. Let's proceed. Togami, Chiaki, Togami, Chiaki, Togami, Chiaki. Togami catches Chiaki off guard and kills her, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that little bit of team instability he got earlier, he was like, yes, I don't believe in my team because I'm the best person on my team. Ladies, gentlemen, your winner. Representing the Togami Corporation, Togami himself wins the game. Alright, Togami, you got it. You got the Togami Corporation, and that does put a member of the squad in the tag team bracket. So I'm not really complaining about that one. So good on you, my boy Togami. We'll proceed. 5 kills. That man's was unstoppable today. Congratulations to Togami. Chiaki in 2nd place. Toko took 3rd. Mew took 4th. Akane took 5th. And unfortunately, because she did not win. Her team dissolved today. The Donut Duo was no more. Maki was in 10th place, and she also had her team dissolved, but we had Taichi in 6th, Sakura in 7th, Mondo in 8th, and Rantaro in 9th, and we'll do a slow roll for everyone else, which means Togami is the best Trigger Happy Havoc character. You heard it here first, folks. Togami's okay. I like Togami. Ladies and gentlemen, that's everyone else's spot, from Togami all the way to Hiroko. We can proceed. We can check out the bloodbath. This game lasted a perfect 10 days, all the way to night 10, and we'll proceed one more time to get all of the district rankings placements first. Togami, District 5, placed the best. I don't remember who District 5 was, but Togami got 5 kills, Chiaki got 4, and Mondo and Makoto and Taka all got 3. The bros, look at them, matching kills. If only they could have won the game. So let's, I guess, go back to the reaping. Who was District 5? Awesome.exe placed best, apparently. That was it. Togami wins. And we can bring up the tag team bracket because look at the Togami Corporation. Togami, Karumi with their 3rd member, Pennyworth. I can't believe it. Let's be honest. If there were ever a team that had the skills to win this game, they were up there. Togami Corporation is really up there in skill set. Tomorrow, I don't know. I guess I've decided what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'll show you guys tomorrow. We are done today. So I bet you're wondering. You're wondering to yourselves, what's going to happen with the Donut Duo? What's going to happen with the Train Killers? Am I gonna mix and match them up? Maybe not. I might not. We'll see. I wonder which two of those four would, or I guess if you had to repair those 4, who would work the best together? I don't know, cause you know what? Hina and Akane, both kind of a handful. I don't know who, out of these 4, I don't know who would work the best together. So they might team up, they might not team up. They might switch and swap, they might not switch and swap. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have today. I hope you enjoyed this. Congratulations to Togami. And tomorrow, we have to be on the lookout for secret achievements. And next week, don't forget, is the OC episode. Once again, the community tab, go check it out. You can't submit anymore, but you have to make sure that your entry went through perfectly, because there were like 12 people, I think, who there were an issue for, and I think 7 or 6 people fixed that issue, so there's not too many issues left. Most of you were perfectly fine. A-OK went through perfectly fine. You guys are in. The setup for that episode is gonna be a fun one. I actually really enjoyed putting it together. It took a long time. For that episode, I don't know why I was like, I'm gonna stop this the weekend that Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out. I could have beaten Pokemon Sword and Shield, but the day of recording this, I still have not beaten that game because I've been working on the OC episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, stay classy. Your United States Aviator is taking off. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Right, Toonly? Say goodbye to the people, Toonly. You can't talk. You don't talk in the games either. Toodaloo. Flight crew.